SM Entertainment announced their plans for the year back in February, and a lot of people were surprised by the direction they were going. According to the company, they were planning to debut 4 new artists and groups this year. The first was NCT Wish, which is NCT's last subunit and their first Japanese unit, but they already debuted on February 28th. The other one was Navis, who was a character in aespa's fictional universe, a new girl group, and the last one was a British boy band. Yeah, it seems like SM had plans to make their own One Direction. Fans kind of knew this was coming since SM had made an announcement the previous year, and there had been talks of debuting NCT subunits outside of Asia. There were plans for a Singapore-based subunit, a Saudi Arabia one, and a United States subunit called NCT Hollywood, which was meant to be launched through a reality competition show. However, since these plans fell through because of the SM 3.0 strategy, fans thought that they had given up on the dream of having a Western boy band. So for SM to announce that they were going to debut a British boy band with the K-pop formula was a surprise for everyone, but we would be lying if we said that people weren't intrigued. Thinking about it, it all made sense though. SM's biggest competitors, HYBE and JYP Entertainment, had already made moves to target the Western market. HYBE debuted Cat's Eye, which is an American girl group formed through the reality show Dream Academy, while JYP debuted Vicha, the first American girl group to use the K-pop system. So it's not surprising that SM is also trying to pierce through the Western market, especially the British one, since no K-pop company has gone there yet. That industry seems to be a bit easier to crack than the US one, especially for boy bands, and being a big artist in the United Kingdom almost always guarantees worldwide success as well. Think groups like Little Mix, Spice Girls, and One Direction. If SM manages to do this right, then they have a hit on their hands. But even if SM are revolutionary in the K-pop industry and have made some of the best groups and artists, they have no insight about the British music market, so they needed the help of someone who did. So in November of last year, SM signed an agreement with Moon and Back, which is a British production company. Their specialty is television reality shows, as one of the co-founders of the company is Nigel Hall, who's known for working on shows like The X Factor and Britain's Got Talent. As per their agreement, the two companies would work together to create SM's first British boy group, with M&B handling the casting of the potential members of the group through auditions, while SM would provide the K-pop production know-how for things such as music videos, choreography, and music. According to the plans, they're going to showcase the creation of the group in a 6-part series, which will air in the second half of the year in Korea, the United States, and the United Kingdom. M&B's co-CEO Russ Lindsay appeared confident that SM's creative skills and M&B's experience would result in a TV series that music lovers would find amazing. Before we talk about the members, let's talk about the show itself. The tentative name of the series is Made in Korea, and it will show the members of the boy band attend a K-pop boot camp in Korea and learning about their craft from K-pop industry experts. So far, there was no exact date given for when it will air. It's said that the potential members have been in Korea since the beginning of the year and have been fully immersed in the idol life, as they're allegedly going through rigorous training. They were also spotted at the SM Town concert in Tokyo back in February, accompanied by other SM managers. The people who saw them also said that the boys were being filmed, probably as part of their documentary. As for the members themselves, there seem to be 5 guys that will potentially appear on the show and who will end up being in the group: Dexter Greenwood, Oliver Quinn, Blaze Lansbert-Noon, Reese Carter, and James Sharp. They're all British, which was a surprise since people thought that there would be at least one British Korean member, and they're all in their early 20s. Seeing as there's no public information available about any of them, we only have their Instagram accounts to go by. Just like with most K-pop trainees, all of the members have some sort of background in arts or performing. Dexter is one of the oldest members of the group and has mostly worked in musicals and theater. He attended and graduated from the DMB Academy of Performing Arts in London. Judging by some of the videos he posted on his personal Instagram account, which consisted of dance covers of Beyonce's Cuff It, it also seems like he's a good dancer. Outside of this basic info, there's really not much known about him. Oliver Quinn was born in 2004, and he went to Bird College, which is an independent performing arts school and college in London, and has done theater as well as acted in a few films such as Blue Jean and Christmas Presents. He also posted videos of a few of his performances on the theater stage, and it's obvious that SM is very good at picking vocalists. Oliver is also the one member who has hinted towards his involvement with SM the most, as a few of the captions on his Instagram pictures are lyrics from SM's artists. Blaze Lansbert-Noon is half Belgian, half British, and if we were to look at his posts on Instagram, we would assume that he either holds a vocalist position or a dance one. He has a few dance videos posted on his Instagram and did the background vocals for some songs of Belgian singer Loic Noté. He also has some background in acting in movies such as Purple Beats, and also did some voice acting for the the movies Fritzy, A Revolutionary Tale, and Purple Boy. Just like Blaze, it's also not known when Reese Carter was born, but what we do know is that he's very talented. He doesn't have a lot of posts on Instagram, but he did post a few stories of him singing and dancing, showing us once again that the company has an eye for talent. He also seems to be a ballet dancer who can also do other styles, so he might be one of the dancers of the group. Undoubtedly though, the most known member of the group is James Sharp. As far as we're aware, he's 23, which supposedly makes him the oldest member of the group. He has 1.3 million followers on his TikTok account and about 140,000 on his Instagram account. James also has a joint TikTok account with his twin brother, which has about 5.5 million followers. Mostly he posts some dance videos, and if the members are going to hold traditional K-pop positions, then he will for sure be the main dancer of the group. He can also freestyle and seems to be quite versatile in his dancing. James will also probably be a rapper in the group too, as he and his twin have posted some of their stuff under the Spotify account Sharp Twins. The two have a decent amount of listeners too, with their top songs having hundreds of thousands of streams. What's even more impressive is that the twins can both write and produce their own songs, so SM has quite the dream team on their hands, full of talented singers, dancers, rappers, actors, and even writers and producers. The boys all follow SM and other SM artists. Seeing as their show is slated to air this year, SM or M&B will probably release more information on the members to let us get to know them better. However, what we're curious about finding out is how the group will work. Are there going to be official positions within the group like they have with K-pop groups? Will the rollout for releases be the same as it is with K-pop groups? Are they going to interact with the other SM groups since they technically are under the same company? Most importantly though, is this group going to be successful in the UK? There haven't been any notable British boy bands since One Direction, so people find it hard to believe that the group could be taken seriously, especially since they're so young. However, they're probably going to have a relatively young target audience, but knowing the popularity of one of the members and the work of the other members, there's a chance that they could gain traction. As for Korean netizens, they're surprisingly very open to the idea of one of the leading K-pop companies producing a British boy band. We're saying surprisingly because they usually ask for at least one Korean member before they decide on whether to show support or not. However, based on the initial reactions at least, they're very excited to see what SM has planned for this group. Their comments showed that they were even nostalgic to some degree, as they were reminded of One Direction, Backstreet Boys, and NSYNC. A commenter expressed their excitement as they wrote, "I feel like they will really become popular once they release their first album." The public also raved about the members' visuals, especially James, who seems to have immediately caught everyone's eye as people likened him to Harry Styles. While they're getting good reception in Korea, there seems to be a lack of interest in pop boy bands in general in the West, especially with so many diverse artists that have come out lately. What will help it though is that the companies involved know the ins and outs of both industries, so it's sure that this group will bring a fresh approach that we haven't seen before.